Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing 4 float fishing character. This frog had this rod completely bent over. I thought it was a lot bigger than 36 grams. So, obviously, we're over at Mosquito. Obviously, we're going frogging. So, we're over here at 4672, kind of just south of just west of the campsite. On the two float rods, I've got size 20 hooks with fly on them and an 18 centimeter depth. On the bottom rod that I threw out, I've got a nightcrawler and size 1 hooks. Hoping to see if we can get lucky on a night or a perch, but not holding my breath. We did get a 500-gram crucian before I started recording there, and then on float, I did get that small roach, but it was a little bit early, so not necessarily the best time to bring folks in. But when I saw that fish, the frog bend the rod over completely, I figured it was time to start. So it is what it is there. It is about 8 o'clock on Tuesday night. Tuesday? Yeah, today is Tuesday. It's been a weird day, busy day. Actually, I had to turn the heater on in my house for the first time. I was wondering why it was so cold this morning. It was 60 degrees in my house. I saw that frog swim up to it. At least it's a marker, 52 grams. Today will not be a good silver day. Probably won't be a good XP day. It's more of just, can we get ourselves our trophy frog? Like a lot of people, I've got the frog, perch, and I'd to catch here to close it out. I don't really typically tend to be the trophy hunter or the achievement hunter type personality. I don't have to 100% a game or anything like that. That's just me, though. I know a lot of people are completely different. And, having those achievements are something some people enjoy. Just not me. And it is what it is there. Hopefully it's not this slow all day. It is only 4:50 in the morning, so it's still a little bit early. Come on, fishy fish. Come on, fish. Might as well do a little dig while I wait. And then here's the setup I've got. So size 20 hook with fly. Come on, froggy frog. Come on, froggy frog. This is not a frog. Small roach. I'm holding two. I want to pick one up. Is that a frog? That is a frog. 49 grams, so. Whatever rod the person that was using that posted on this spot on BK is, they must have been using a short rod because they're saying 50 to 60%, but land in the, you read VK, it says duckweed, but it means this kind of algae stuff. And if I cast 50 to 60, I'm way out past the algae. I did think about fishing for rough overnight, but decided against it. 608 gram perch. I'm not going to complain. Maybe I get lucky over here. Probably not a frog nibbling on this right now. Under an 18 gram roach. Again, 55, and it's way past the edge of the weeds. It's a nice day. About 70 degrees for a high. Definitely enjoyed a long WALK this evening. And then someone even got to go for an RADE in the truck. And then was even so excited he just ran around crazy in the backyard for 20 minutes. I think this is snagged. I may have to log out here and back in. Or just break it even though it's not freaking... I'm upset. Wasn't even at max capacity and still freaking broke. And I lost my damn float. Sometimes this game really gets on my nerves. Float fishing like that. If I'd been closer to max capacity would be one thing, but I wasn't. So that's got me mad. And my work phone, I forgot to charge it overnight, and it's starting to yell at me that it's getting low on battery. So need to plug that in here real quick. There we go. Don't get snagged again. Don't get snagged again. $81 gram frog, 200 XP. Not a frog over here. And remember if I cast out the bottom rod or not. Come on, fish. Come on, missed fish. Come on, fishy fish. I just lost track of this float because of how small it is. Come on, fish. fish. Come on, Froggy Frog. I mean, we got 10 fish in 10 minutes, so can't complain too much, although I did lose a hook and a float, so today's not going to be a profitable day at all. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Something's nibbling too here, but probably not a frog. Definitely not a frog. Not even really worth talking about there. Come on, fish. That was on, but guess not. A frog? That is. I don't think it's a trophy. It's a nice gram frog, but not a trophy. Again, this is the way it goes when you're fishing for a semi-rare fish and hoping to get a big one. Are frogs even really a fish? Probably not. Although I think fish are bees, so are frogs bees? Come on, fish. froggy, froggy frogs. I took my eyes off the screen for a second, and that's what happens. Oh, I thought that was a frog. I didn't see it nibble. $241 roach there. Not a bad fish, just not what I was hoping for. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Yeah, trying to reach across and grab a drink without whacking my microphone and moving my other hand around it a lot. Also, with me being as zoomed in as I am, because I've got binoculars on right now. Little movements is quite a bit. Come on, frog. Come on, frog. Thought that was a Chinese sleeper. I was about to be happy. It was a 430-gram Chinese sleeper. That was a trophy sleeper. $42 frog. That was not a good cast. Come on, fishy fish. Another roach, I think. Yep. Short cast, not really where I want it. There we go. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. That's a frog. I don't think it's a good frog, though. Nope. Another 42-gram frog. Hard to get excited over something like that. Not even a marker. So already not worth much because it's a frog. And then it's not a marker, so worth even less. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Another roach. $3.16. Not bad for a roach, but not what I'm wanting. Therefore, it's not a good roach. Sometimes financial stuff is weird. I know a check I wrote earlier today has already been deposited by the uh, company I sent it to, yet it hasn't been deducted from my bank account yet. Come on, fish. Small frog? Reasonable frog. 67 grams. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fishy, fishy, fish. I'm getting tired of this crap. If I'm getting tired of it, I'm sure you are too. Come on, fish. Four minutes without a fish. Feels like it's been a lot longer than that. p.m., so we'll let it go a little bit longer. 20 fish in 28 minutes. Not the best. And I lost equipment. I almost forgot about that. So now I'm mad again. Yay, a nibble. Ooh, not a frog. I was so sure that I was already saying not a frog before I really was even pulling it out of the water. Drink. Just trying to take a drink while this roach was biting. And I stopped and got a big drink at a gas station. So I am holding that against my leg right now. 419 gram roach. Not a bad fish, but not what I was really hoping for. Get where I can see both of them. Huh, no wonder it was so cold in my house. Evidently, we had our first frost last night. Gonna be 54 for a low today. 69, possibly rainy tomorrow. Mid 70s the rest of the week. Not bad. On fish. It's actually been showing 77 on Friday. Basically room temperature, almost above room temperature. Room temperature is usually 70 to 75. For those of you that don't use Freedom units. Come on, give me a good fish. All right, I'm done. I've lost interest. And if I've lost interest, I'm sure y'all have too. Definitely not a good day. We That's about all I can say there. Oh man. Definitely lost money today. I'm not even gonna look at the cafe. I don't care. 10 silver, lost probably 30 silver, 40 silver, so is what it is. Not the best day at all. We'll be back again tomorrow. We're on the whatever. We're on the spit. We're on the float character. We'll be on the spin character tomorrow. See you then. Bye bye.